Hello everybody, my name is BearlyGamer and welcome to a very special installment of the show where I'm going to be taking a look at one of my all-time favorite games, The Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask. Now, this game is a 3D re-release of the original source material, which came out 15 years ago, which is remarkable to me because, you know, I was 11 years old at the time, now going into my 26th year on this earth. When I first played this game, I was blown away by it. Always wondered what people thought about what the comparison was between it and Ocarina of Time. Obviously, there was that huge comparison of just the same character models being reused, and I found out later in life, maybe a few years ago, of just really the story behind it. It's incredible to me how the work that got put into it, and yet it's now become one of people's favorite games. Like, the work that went into it was literally the fact that they wanted to make a sequel to Ocarina of Time, and so they were reusing these character models. I'll have to do my research a bit more on this, but basically they were reusing the character models because they were trying to make a sequel. But what ended up happening is like just something happened, a full 360 happened, and they were told to make a new game. Well, uh-oh, they had the character models from Ocarina of Time, so what are they going to do? And that's when someone, I don't know who, I don't know the backstory of it, I'll have to do my own research on this, I hope you do as well, but basically the story is that someone came up with the idea of having a mirror world, having a twisted world where everybody looks just like Link's fellow Hylians, Kokiri, just all those characters from Ocarina of Time. Here's a twisted representation of them, basically giving the story that Link ends up in this world through the woods he enters at the beginning of this game. So it's very interesting to me how they could take something and do kind of a last-minute turn on it. So I'm doing all things Zelda today. I've got my 3DS propped up on my treasure chest of Legend of Zelda strategy guides, which is basically they release like the special edition of like strategy guides for Skyward Sword, Ocarina of Time 3D, Spirit Tracks, I believe, maybe Phantom Hourglass. I haven't looked in there in a while. It's been a few weeks. So I've got my 3DS propped up on that. I've got my microphone propped up on my Legend of Zelda anime collection. It's like a manga collection of most of the Zelda games, not all, but most. I'm looking at it right now. They've got Minish Cap, Link to the Past, Oracle of Ages, Oracle of Seasons, two-parter for Four Swords, a Phantom Hourglass, Majora's Mask, and a two-parter for Ocarina of Time, because that naturally needs a two-parter, I guess. So it's pretty cool, but it basically goes through, it basically just shows all the boss fights. You know, obviously there's no puzzle solving in anime world, so, and not anime world, but manga, so let's just go ahead and get the ball rolling here. Exploring Clock Town a little bit. Let's test this out. So this guy takes a while to get here. In the new version, though, once you see him once, he doesn't do this long flying cycle again, so that's cool. Yeah, it's my private property, don't try to use it. And dog is going to attack me, so I'm going to go this way. So, I guess for my first part, well, my first real part into this, let's explore the bombers. So they don't like non-humans, but I need to find the Great Fairy, so let's go over here, I guess, where the Great Fairy lives. Hi, guard. Not going to deal with you right now. So there's my time. Time's going by fast. It's already it's been like a bunch of time already. It's like 2:45 or whatever. Time's going by fast. That's kind of weird. Looks like the time is set up a little bit differently in this game. Yeah, so I'm just exploring right now. My hat no longer... It's the little things about this game that really kind of, you know, will tell the tale, because everybody knows it's the story. The story is the most important aspect of pretty much any video game. You talk to any gamer, old or new, like old school or a new school gamer, most people will agree that story comes first. And that's what was always great about Majora's Mask. It always had a phenomenal story, but another aspect that really set it apart between, you know, it and other games was also its fun side quests. There was a lot to do in this game, and it all kind of added up to your overall enjoyment of this game, whether you wanted to complete it or not. I know the Completionist has done a review of this game, him and Greg Wilmo, and I have not watched it yet as of this recording, so I can't tell you my honest opinion of his thoughts. But any game that he plays, he always gives a very thorough understanding of each game he plays, and that's what I really love about the Completionist. The fact that he completes it. And so I'm looking forward to seeing that review, but my thoughts on Majora's Mask is that completing the game, I'm just kind of wandering around now bullshitting, completing the game adds, like, people always say completing everything adds to your enjoyment, but completing things in this game is very important, I think, to enjoying it, because you won't see many things if you don't, like the whole ending between Kafi and Anju, you know, Anju, whatever, you know, learning about Sakin, the thief Sakin, was always really fun for me. That was always a very enjoyable part, like storming Sakin's hideout. So, or Sakin, however you say his name. So, anyway, I'm going to stop talking and just kind of play a little bit. Okay, I gotta go see the Great Fairy, who is, I think, here at night. Alright, so I'm going to get you, so I can put you together and make a ugly woman up here. Getting in my pirouette practice. How do you look? Oh, view. Okay, there you go. Okay, let me look at the balloon. Can I, ooh, look at that moon, baby. Okay, yeah, the balloon is different. Check that out. That's cool. I gotta stop looking. Stop looking. Thank you. Yeah, I know, Tal. Leave me alone about the fairy. Okay, I'm gonna... What's up, Tingle? Tingle, man. Always one of my favorite NPCs. The sad thing about Tingle is that when I first played this game, I was only 11 years old, and so I thought 35, he's 35, I thought the age 35 was really freaking old, and I remember thinking, man, thank God I'm nowhere near that. And now I am but a mere 9 years off, once I turn 26, which is next month. I'm but a mere 9 years off from 35. So, yeah, thanks for reminding me of that, Majora's Mask, really appreciate that. Alright, so the Skull Kid is dangerous. Yeah, we get that. And we should avoid his stupid ass. So I gotta blow bubbles. Like a manly man. The blowing bubbles mechanic got a lot easier too. That was a lot simpler than it was in the original game. I'm the one who popped it because that's what I do, man. That's what I do. Alright, line up. So now I gotta find these little bastards, and it's not gonna be fun, so... I always hated this part as a kid. I just did, I don't know. I hate hide and seek. I really hate hide and seek. I never liked it as a kid. And these guys... Oh, hey, there's Sakin. That's the thief, by the way. He's gonna steal something. I'm not doing anything suspicious, really. God, that's like a... That's just... Can't go anywhere once you corner him in the doorway, so I got the leader. So he was there. Now I gotta find the other kids. I might just edit this out, so I'll see you in a few minutes. Bye. Wait, what was that? Wait a minute. Oh, there's one in there now? Okay, that's different. Who's that? Okay, those are all the kids I caught. I guess they line up after I catch them. Where the hell is the other kid? I gotta find him before morning, don't I? Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot, I'm almost out of time. Ah, damn it, I'm not gonna find him, am I? The screen gets smaller still. Huh, I would have thought they changed that, like that was just a mechanic that just happened. Is he in here? No. Wait, oh, there he is. Get him, get him. Yes, I got him before morning. I don't know if I had to, but I'm glad I did. Whew. Okay, so they're going to teach me the code but not let me in the club because they're racist. Alright, so I got the code. I'm going to go ahead and get into the observatory. Talk to the old man in the blue dress. The old man, that troublemaker from the other day, said he'd break my instruments. He said he'd steal my moonsteer. There was no stopping him. He's a madman, I say. Madman. Even now, just watch him. He's probably causing trouble around the clock tower. Will you gaze into the telescope at the troublemaker? I always make everybody British in my narratives. Oh yeah. Classic. Still don't know how he causes the moon to do that, but he just does. I learned so much from this Skull Kid. How to spank my butt and, you know, tell people to kiss it. Alright, so here's my moon steer. Since we don't have the ocarina, we have to pass time a bit. It's almost 6 o'clock here on the second night, so that's good at least. Time's moving fast, but I gotta... The first time around, you just gotta do this. This is your first expedition through the 72 hours. For those who haven't played the game, but I assume most of you have. And are just trying to get my thoughts on the new one. And so far, I'm really liking it. I really like the look of it. Obviously, the story is not going to be changed that much, which is for the best, because the story is better left alone. But I love the little changes, because it makes the game less of a chore. Not that it was ever really a chore to begin with, but the things that you've already seen, like I've observed with the changes they made, the Deku scrub with the title deed telling you it's his property, you know, once you've seen that once, you know, it's kind of annoying after the first time. So it's cool that they toned it down. That every other time after that I see him, it goes by so much quicker. He's just there, boom. And so I like the little changes to give the game, to make it a bit more fast-paced, because those moments, they added up. They were tedium that you didn't need. And they just made the game a little more of a little bit of a chore. And so yeah, the little things are what really adds up with this game. And wait a minute. Huh, the banker's in a different place, huh? That's interesting. Alright, so I'm simply just going to go ahead and make time go faster. Which, right now, the only way I know how to do that is to go visit the Scarecrow, who makes time go fast with his dancing. And of course he dances to Saria's song. Which, obviously, is the catchiest song in the, not 2D, what am I thinking? I guess three-dimensional world of Zelda. And now we wait. Oh, the one thing I have to do, though, is now that I have the moon steer, I'm going to go ahead and exchange it with this fat bastard. Alright, guys. Ready? Ready to drop the ball. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! No respect for my ocarina. I see he doesn't even have the courtesy to talk to me. Just throws his dots at me. Swamp, mountain, ocean, canyon. Hurry, the four who are there. Bring them here. Whack. Don't speak out of line, stupid fairy. Well, whatever. Even if they were to come now, they wouldn't be able to handle me. Hee hee. Cool. And I'm looking like I have to take a pee. Time to travel back in time like Doc Brown up in here. And I realized I didn't deposit my rupees. Crap. That's another thing. You gotta remember to deposit your rupees before you travel back in time, because you lose that stuff. You lose everything. So, well, you don't lose everything. You lose all the stuff that's, like, in quantities, like rupees and Deku nuts and stuff like that. You don't lose your sword once I get one. Oh, man, good times. Good times. I remember that. Ugh, I don't want to remember that. Were you able to recover your precious item from the imp? Oh! You got it! I always found this part extremely disturbing. Anyway, then listen to me. Please play the song that I'm about to perform on this grand piano, this organ that appeared out of nowhere. Thank you. Cool. I am human once again. Phew. This is a melody that heals evil magic and troubled spirits, turning them into masks. Now I have fulfilled my promise to you, so please give me that which you promised me. Yeah. You see, the thing about it is, I'm just a kid without a sword. Oh my god, he's shaking me. Now this, folks, is what a panic attack looks like. This is what happened in Christmas Vacation when Chevy Chase lost his shit. I went to great lengths to get that legendary mask. When I finally had it, I could sense the doom of a dark omen brewing. It was that unwelcome feeling that makes your hair stand on end. I am begging you. Looks like he's having a headache, or he's like rocking out at a freaking metal concert. I wonder if someone's taken this image and just freaking made a gif of it, him rocking out to Pantera or something. I would hope so. You must get that mask back quickly, something horrible will happen. Okay, now he's really rocking out. Beg. Get hostile! Oh my, I nearly forgot. While you were gone, I found one of these. It appears to be one of those fancy notebooks the local brats carry around. Now this is not from the game, the original game. Huh. I have no use for things like this, so please consider it a gift. I insist. No, really. Take it. Use it. Now. Now. Only good things could come of it. Usually, okay, so that's another thing they eliminated from the original source material. I guess Miyamoto thought it was excessive. I'll explain this really quick if you don't know what I'm talking about. If you do, feel free to skip over this. Basically, in the original game, you had to gain the bomber's trust twice. The first time, as the Deku, they don't make you a member. They give you the password. You can go in and get the Moon's Tear, do all the stuff I just did. But then you have to go back and do it again. Pop that balloon again as a Deku, and then transform back into a human. They see a human did it. Whoa, they're blown away. Play hide and seek again, gain their trust, become a member, get the notebook and the password. And that was it. But apparently they decided to eliminate that second step, which is pretty cool. It makes the game, I don't know, just move a little bit faster. So here's where things really start to pick up with the changes of this game, making the Bomber's Notebook a much more important part of your inventory. Now this is what I'm really looking forward to, keeping track of all this. This is pretty cool. Thanks for watching this. If you have comments you want to make about this video or about my playthrough of it or about my opinions of the game, you know, let's have a little discussion. Just me and you know. Leave your comments down below. I respond to pretty much everything. And let's have a little discussion about this awesome game. If you love Majora's Mask and, you know, you love this remake of it, or maybe you're a little hesitant about it, yeah, just hit me up and talk about it. But otherwise, if you like this video, please feel free to go ahead and share it with your friends. Feel free to subscribe to me if you like. You know, just do whatever. But in the meantime, me and Barry back there over by the weight machine, we will see you next time. Bye-bye.